Hey everybody, I'm the BoardGame Blogger. Today we're going to look at Ghost Blitz 2. It's, I think, basically the same as Ghost Blitz. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a really fun reaction game. Now, normally I like games with really interesting decisions to make. To me, that's what makes the game, is I want to have a really tough, agonizing decision to make, and I want lots of them. And to me, that's what makes a good game. And here there's no decisions to make at all. It's purely a reaction game, but it's a ton of fun. And what happens is you're using your brain in ways you don't normally think of. And you're just trying to solve it quicker than all the other players and then just react quickly. And so a card's going to come out and it's either going to match a certain object or not match certain objects, and you got to react quickly and just grab that card before everyone else. I'm not sure if that's a good explanation or if that sounds interesting, but it's a ton of fun. It's a great either start the night or end the night game. You know, you're starting it because you're still waiting for people to come in, and you can play it, I mean, really with, as many players as you want. You can do it with just 2, you can do it with 8, or anything in between, really. And you can just kind of call it whenever too. So it's a good, let's end the night because our brains are fried and we're not really thinking as quickly, so this makes this game a lot of fun. Or start the night while you're just waiting for people to come in. I really like this game. I highly recommend it to players. But again, there's no real decisions to make. There's zero. It's just figure it out, grab the card. But I'm sure you want to see how it plays out. So let's take a look at it now. And here's the game such as it is on setup. We've got 5 different objects and then the deck of cards. So we've got the white ghost, the gray tub, the blue hairbrush, the green frog, and the red kind of towel, carpet. It kind of goes in between both of them. And so what's going to happen is we're going to flip over a card, and the first person to select correctly the item that's showing is going to try and grab for the card. And so if they grab the correct item, they're going to get that card. That's the victory point. If they lose and they pick the wrong one, they're going to give the card over to whoever ultimately picked the right item. So there's definitely a penalty for picking the wrong thing. And what's interesting here is you're either picking the object that is shown on the card or the one that doesn't fit anything. So for instance here, we'll flip over here. There's a red, towel and the red towel. So the correct thing would be just grab this. That's kind of an easy one. So you see it, you grab it. Now this flips over. So what's the right thing to pick here? It's the one that doesn't match. So it's actually the white ghost. Because there's red, so that is in the picture. There's a tub, that's in the picture. There's something blue because the frog's there. And then the frog itself is blue. So the one thing that doesn't match at all is the white ghost. So you'd be the first one to grab that. And we do it here again. Now it's the same thing, just colors reversed. So again, it would be the white ghost. We've got here, and what do you grab? It would be the green frog, because white, we've got a tub, we got a towel, and we got something blue. So it's just what doesn't match. Okay, here it's the blue brush. And so suddenly you're thinking, okay, what doesn't match, what doesn't match? And then there's the thing that actually matches. So it's a quick reaction, and just your brain doesn't normally think like this. So it's a really fun end of the night game after you've kind of burnt out on some other heavier games, and your reaction time's just a lot slower, and things get funnier as you're making more mistakes. Or again, it's a good game that works while people are coming, because you can just play, let's say you're going to play a 5-player game. 4 of you show up and you're not sure when your buddy's going to arrive. He could be 2 minutes or he could be 15. You don't really want to start something some other kind of game, and then you're just going to have to end it. But this is great because you can call it whenever, and then you just see, okay, who's in the lead at the time. You know, let's say we go through all these cards, and oh, you know, Buddy's arrived. Who's got these cards? You know, who's got the most? And you can just call it instantly. And there's just not a set amount you've got to play through. So it's great like that. So boom, here. Can you figure out what it is? Green frog. So it's just boom, boom, boom. It's a great reaction game. Again, there's no decisions to make, but it's still a very, very fun game. And, you know, I don't think I'd normally be saying, oh, there's no decisions to make. It's a great game. But it's true here because it, you know, the unique nature of this reaction game. I highly recommend it. Till next time on the Board Game Blogger.